Looking ahead now, election 2026. Next week at this time, we're going to know the GOP running mate in November for the Secretary of State of Indiana.
Yeah, this is a huge race with a ton of attention right now. The Republican State Convention is this weekend in Fort Wayne. Our 13 News State House reporter Emily Longnecker is breaking down what we can expect there.
Yeah, going into this week's convention, delegates are going to have 4 candidates to choose from: the incumbent and current Secretary of State Diego Morales, and 3 candidates running against him: Knox County Clerk David Shelton, conservative activist Jamie Reitenour, and Max Engling, a former aide to U.S. Senator Jim Banks.
Unlike many other elected offices, the candidates are picked by convention delegates, not by votes. The delegates, around 1,800, come from all 92 counties across Indiana. The number of delegates each county has depends on its population. Some of the delegates were elected, chosen by voters. Others were appointed by each county's Republican chair. Because there are 4 candidates, delegates will go through several rounds of votes before a candidate is chosen.
Yes, I mean, one of the things that we expect will happen is that campaigning will happen until the very last moment, and the last moment here means until somebody has won. So we're not even talking about before the convention begins or before the first votes are cast, but if there is no clear victor on the first ballot, we expect to see wheeling and dealing. We expect to see campaigning. You'll see people moving around trying to convince people to go ahead and cast their next vote a different way for their preferred candidate.
While candidates have been jockeying for endorsements, Governor Mike Braun has not endorsed anyone. When asked about the number of candidates going into the convention, Braun has said the more choices, the better. At the Indiana State House, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
And 13 News is headed to the convention in Fort Wayne this weekend. We will bring you a complete breakdown of all that happens there.
In the meantime, in another party, Bo Bai, the Secretary of State nominee for the Democrats.
He won his party's nomination at the state convention earlier this month. The Libertarian Party chose Lori Schillings as their party's nominee for Secretary of State.
That party's convention held back in March. Former Indianapolis Mayor Greg Ballard is working to get enough signatures so he can be on the ballot to run for Secretary of State.
And if he does, Ballard will be the Lincoln Party nominee.